young actor Tobey Maguire is here, and of course, a new group making their debut, Vertical Horizon. They're really good, boy. They sounded great in rehearsal. Terrific band. My first guest, one of America's most famous radio personalities, calls himself King of all media, ladies and gentlemen. Now, he has a new show. He has a brand new show of which he is executive producer. This is a new field for Howard. New field. It's called Son of the Beach. It premieres March 14th. And this is a real show. Oh, yeah. Not like a phony gag. It's a real show. It's on the FX network on March 14th. Please welcome Howard Stern!
This is very exciting. I got to tell you, Jay, I love being here, as you know.
Yes, I know.
I picked the right night to be on. Everyone's tuning over to see if there's a corpse on another network, but we see that he's all right. You know, it's a funny thing. I'm sitting back in my dressing room there,
yes.
And I was very impressed. I got a gift from the president of the network.
Wow.
Whose name I didn't know, actually. His name is Scott Sassa. Is he the president of the network?
This week, yes.
Yeah, and I got this in a very, very nice letter. Dear Howard, thanks for taking the time to come on The Tonight Show. I said, this is a very beautiful thing. And then, also, in the same gift, I got a letter from Garth Anseer, who is the head of programming.
Head of programming.
And I noticed they both have the same handwriting. The identical handwriting.
That's great. Let me see that.
Yeah, that's really good. I got to tell you. Thank you. Beautiful. Very nice. Identical. Might be a good idea to check that. But I got to tell you, it's a whole new me. I don't know if anybody... It's very nice.
That's very good, Howard.
It's very good. I tell you, you know, Jay, as I was saying, it is a whole new me you're looking at.
It is a whole new you, and you've cleaned up the hair.
I've cleaned up everything. It's unbelievable. I am now an executive producer of television programs.
Wow.
You know, let me tell you something. I had a dream when I was a young man getting into radio. I said, you know, radio is fine, but one day I'll make my mark on television.
Right.
So I'm fairly intelligent, not that intelligent, but intelligent enough to put on bad programming. I figure I can do that. Right. But I decided maybe I could put on a few good shows. So I started going around to the different networks and shopping all these different shows. And the first show I go out, right away I go right out to L.A. I take a few meetings and I sell this show 1, 2, 3 called Son of the Beach on FX Network.
Right.
Sell it in 2 seconds.
Wow.
So now I'm in business. I got a Howard Stern production company. A couple of weeks later, I go out to UPN, the network. You ever hear of that network?
Getting all the big ones, yeah.
Go out there, I pitch a show. I'm working my way up.
Work your way up, but I think that's good.
I think 3 people get FX. But anyway,
people going,
what's that? So,
but you could build this. You could make the
network, and I'm doing this cartoon on UPN. So I'm in production on movies, on all kinds of things. I'm very excited about it. And I feel that I'm classing up my act. Yeah. And I want to apologize to you. The last time that I was on here, or 2 times ago, I came out here and I did a thing, a lesbian kiss. You remember that? And Jay walked off his own show. It was a terrible thing. And the reason I'm apologizing is because I know you took offense to that. It was wrong to do that kind of thing. And I'm done with all that lesbian stuff.
You're done with that. You've cleaned up your act.
I'm done with it.
Well,
it's a whole new me. Now, let me say something.
No, there's something coming.
Bear with me.
Don't be an idiot.
Yeah, come on.
Don't be an idiot.
No, but the thing is this. Tonight, because I'm an executive producer, I would like to introduce you to the cast of Son of the Beach. They're in the audience tonight.
All righty, the cast of your show?
The cast of Son of the Beach is the first time on network television. And as you can see, I think first up is Jamie Bergman, who is one of the stars of the show. Look at that. Very beautiful. Next to her, Jay, is Kim Oya. Kim Oya. I don't know if you can hear me. There's Kim Oya. There she is. Look at her. Everybody is wearing beach garb.
What are the odds that they would all have beachwear on?
Next to her is Roland Kickinger.
You know, I know Roland. I ride motorcycles with him.
You do. Look at him. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at the body on this guy. Next to him is Lila Arcieri.
Lila, yeah.
Isn't she beautiful?
Very nice.
Hold it a second.
No.
Now, I got to tell you something.
Isn't there another? Isn't there?
Let me tell you something. This is a great cast, but the star of the show...
The star of the show?
is a guy named Tim Stack. Now, you know, Baywatch has its David Hasselhoff.
Right, and you got to have that.
Tim is the reason ladies will tune in because he's the beefcake on the show. He's the head lifeguard. Take a look at him. Look at this guy.
It seems like, you know, it's amazing, boy. You know, well, you don't go to the beach for one weekend, and look what happens.
That's it.
Yeah.
But actually, all of them, Jay, seriously, all of them are well-trained actors. It's a great cast. And as a matter of fact, all of them, because they're so dedicated, have actually trained as lifeguards.
Now, are they actually trained lifeguards?
Trained lifeguards.
Because you want to get authenticity. That's important.
In fact, I would love to, if you give me a second, I would love to have Jamie and Lila come down and perform CPR on each other. If that's possible. Unbelievable. You will like this.
Hi, girls. Nice to meet you. How are you? Hello. How are you?
Jamie.
How are you? Now this is trained. Now this is trained CPR.
This is actual CPR. Lila, you did CPR on people, and here you go. Jamie, you lay down right here, and you can see that this kind of show is all for authenticity.
Now, should she be drowning?
She should be drowning.
You should be drowning.
There you go. And then you can see, oh, there you go. And as you can see, it's a very beautiful thing.
Well,
Professional CPR.
There you are.
Thank you,
Professional
girls.
CPR. Thank you, Howard. Well,
Right. I thought you'd like that.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. Good.
Thank you, kids. Thank you very much. It's nice.
So as you can see, I'm done with all the lesbian references.
For a minute, I thought you were going to try and pull a cheap stunt there. But
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
you know, if just one life is saved, I think we've done
There you go. Well, it is a beautiful show.
Now you have a clip from you.
I have a clip of the show, yes.
Now this is a real show. Is it like a spoof of a beach show? Like
It's like Get Smart. Anybody remember the show Get Smart?
Yeah, of course.
It's like Get Smart on the beach. That kind of thing.
All right,
if you
we
can
have a
imagine.
clip here.
You have a clip. All right, let us take a look.
And this premieres in about a month.
Yeah. Here you go.
Here you go. Scene from Son of the Beach.
Poor thing. Adrift at sea with no food or makeup.
Yo, I wonder where her crib is. Homegirl from a hood far, far away.
She looks Asian to me.
No, Chip, this one's not Asian. She's Cambodian.
I really wish we knew what Cambodians like to eat.
Let's call the Cambodian consulate for a translator.
Not necessary, Kimberly. Just so happens I speak a little Cambo. Don't hakwa, minofeti, kukita chiba, teata. Okay, I think I got it. She comes from the village of Dongchi, about 32 kilometers south-southwest of Phnom Penh. Her hobbies are paddle tennis, windjamming, and long walks on the beach. Gang, say hello to Sampai.
There it is. Look, we'll take a break.
Take a break.
When we come back, we'll talk more with Howard right after this. Don't go away.
I was just out of high school in my first band. I married the drummer.
Talking with Howard Stern. You know, I don't think I've seen you since your separation.
Yeah, well, things have changed in my life drastically. You know, I was married for 21 years.
Yeah.
And I know before I came... Oh, thank you. You know, I know I've always said in my books and my movies that it would never happen to me, and yet here I am suddenly single. You understand
Now,
what I'm saying?
I mean, are you surprised? I mean, does it have anything to do with the antics that go on in your show?
No,
Because they seem to have escalated. Like when you first started,
Yeah.
I mean, it would be outrageous, and maybe once or twice a year there'd be some sex thing a girl would flash or something. Now it's like there's nude women every day.
There are nude women every day on the show, yes.
Am I being...
You know, Jay...
Is that the element of the show where your wife just goes, that's it, I can't stand it?
Well, I'd be lying if I said that it isn't tempting to see naked women every day.
No, but it is tempting to see naked. But I mean...
It is, but I resisted the temptation. I was good about it.
Yeah, but did your wife ever say to you, can you stop having nude women on the show every day?
No, my wife was always good about it. We didn't get into any big fights or anything, but as they say, we sort of drifted apart, and it became very sad. And
Now, what caused you to drift apart? Did you just become so obsessed? Like for me, I know you have to work. I get here at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you finish at 2 o'clock at night.
I
every
was
day?
working 100% of the time,
Right.
and I think I let my personal life go,
Yeah.
and things kind of fell apart, and I probably worked too hard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you're working these many hours, your family life tends to get a little weird. But here I am now, very lonely, as you can see. You know what I mean? I mean, companionship is a necessary thing, you know that. And I was watching that show, Who Wants to Marry a Multimillionaire?
Yeah.
And I used to have $1 million, but that went out the window.
No, but see,
You know
I
what
can
I'm
see
saying?
you're kidding, but you look very upset about it.
Well, no, I am upset about it. Of course, it's
but
not
I
a
can see
pleasant
in your
thing.
face that you really, you think you're joking, but you're not.
I am not joking, but I do need a date. I was thinking maybe someone here in the audience. Like, why don't you just march a few people up here, like the Millionaire Show, and I'll quickly get remarried.
Well, see, maybe that was part of the problem.
I don't know. I don't know. But I'm looking over the band. I was thinking of maybe a black woman. You know.
Yeah.
My problem might have been I was married to a white woman all these years.
Yeah, you think that might have been it?
Yeah, that might be it. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just looking for something
Let me
good.
tell you something, a black woman, that'll let you get away with what you get away with.
Is that true?
Right, Vic? Am I kidding?
How you doing, baby? Yo, 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 what's happening?
Well, let me ask you something. Do you do...
What?
But you know what I find interesting? At least when I listen to your show now
Yeah.
in the morning, you don't seem to do anything different now that you're no longer married that you did before.
Jay, you got to stick to the plan. You understand that? The audience expects a certain level of
But,
entertainment. I can't
were
allow...
you more comfortable being married? Was that your cushion? Was that your thing to be able to say, so you didn't really have to do anything with these? I mean, you could go up and tease and flirt and have a good time, but you could never have to get into the situation.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't think I've ever been comfortable in my career.
No?
No, I don't think so. So I'm not really comfortable at any point with what I'm doing. I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing. I'm sure it's Satan's work. That I'm positive of.
Have you gone on a date? Now, I heard about the Angie Everhart thing, but I didn't know when you're kidding. Was that a date?
I haven't really, no. Yeah. No, I need, I'll be honest with you, my penis is very mad at me. I haven't been on any big dates. I'll be honest with you. You can say that on the show. After all, we're on a late night, but I really do need a date. I would like to walk into your audience and find somebody right now. Why not? Do you mind? Do you care? I mean, why not?
Well, is there anyone here?
No, because... I mean, everybody looks good.
What do you like, Howard? This young lady here?
How do we look together? This is,
There you are.
This is a good woman for me.
What does she do? What do you do, dear?
What do you do for a living?
Advertising for Fox Broadcasting.
Advertising
for Fox Broadcasting. I need somebody to support me. You know what I'm saying?
I think you want to stick with the UPN or the WBP.
Yeah, or FX. But I don't know. I'm looking around. I think this guy looks pretty good. What do you think?
Work for you?
Not bad.
That's it. Howard
Okay.
Stern. Be right back.
I don't know.
Howard Stern. Be right back with Tobey Maguire right after this. Don't go away. You know him from movies like Pleasantville, The Ice Storm, and this year's Academy Award-nominated film Cider House Rules. I like that movie. I thought it was a terrific film.
I haven't seen it, quite frankly.
It's a
I'm
good
too
film.
busy doing nothing.
That's right.
I go home, I stare at the wall.
Anyway, he's starring in a new movie with Michael Douglas called The Wonder Boys, also getting just wonderful, wonderful reviews. It opens this week. Please welcome Tobey Maguire. Have you met Howard before?
Yeah, well, I met Howard backstage, and not to my surprise, Howard's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I started banging on his wall because I heard him talking too loud, and it was disrupting my preparation for the show, and we started talking a little bit. He's a good-looking guy, had a lot of women back there. Well, who was that entourage?
Well, thanks. So, you know, I had some of my business people and then friends. And
Are you like a lead? Excuse me, Jay.
He's talked about
Excuse me. I'm trying to have a conversation.
I want to bring something up here. Have you heard what he said about you?
No. And Howard's busted my chops a couple times, and my friend Kevin called me up and he said, You were on Howard this morning. He was busting your chops, and I was very excited. I was just happy about it.
You were
I thought
happy.
it was
Most
great.
people want to kick my ass after I bust their chops.
No,
to be
I
quite
liked
honest.
it. But actually, I'm just sucking up to you because I want to meet that girl, Lila. Is that her name?
Yeah, well, yeah, we all want to meet Lila.
Damn.
I'm her boss. I can't mess around with her.
Right.
Hey, you know, but seriously, you're a good-looking guy. You like a Leonardo DiCaprio? Do you have a lot of action going on? I mean, do you have a lot of women? How does that work?
Well, I have a girl, so.
Yeah, what was that all about? What do you? How old are you?
No, he has a love scene with Charlize Theron. You know her? They're very.
Yeah, how's that?
And inside the house.
How is that?
Let me ask you a question, because I did a movie.
Yeah.
I did a scene, love scenes with women, and I got fully aroused during these scenes. I'll be honest with you, Jake. Might have ended my marriage, I don't know. When you're with a Charlize, where did that name come from and how did that get in my life? But when you're with a Charlize Theron, what happens to you, specifically in that area? Honest to God, be honest with us. Did you get aroused?
Not really.
What? How do you manage it? Jay, would you not get aroused over Charlize Theron?
Well, as an actor, I realized, as the character, if the character would be aroused, then I would have to say, yes, playing the role of the character.
Right.
Your character
I'm
got
seeing
aroused.
a young guy here. Were you a stud in high school? Did you get a lot of women, or were you not?
No, not really, and that's why I'm an actor.
That's right. And suddenly you're in a movie with Charlize Theron, and you don't get aroused with
Hey, listen,
Let me ask you-
my
let me ask
girl's
you-
backstage. I can't be talking about
That's
that.
But your
fine.
girl better wake up. This is life, honey. Believe me, 2 years, he's gone. Bring her out here.
You see how successful it worked out for Howard. Now,
Right, don't you want to see who he's having sex with? Come on, bring her out.
No, never mind. Give the kid a break.
What are you going to do? You're going to get married? Huh? What are you thinking?
I don't want to talk about that.
Let's talk about your. Wait, let me talk about your career.
Okay, you do it.
Now you grew up in this area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And when did you start? Did you start in?
I'm going to keep quiet. I just don't understand the guy getting married.
I'm not getting.
He's not getting married.
You got to watch him.
Well,
for
no,
me.
he's obviously in a committed relationship. There's a guy who could be getting tons of women. I don't understand it. You're that in love? How old a guy are you? Seriously.
I'm 24.
He's
24. You don't even know what love is.
But Howard does.
Oh, I don't. That's for sure.
Let me ask you this. Now you didn't start out wanting to be an actor. You started out. What did I read? Was it a chef?
I wanted to be a cook. You know, there was a few things I wanted to do, but I really wanted to be a cook.
A cook or a chef? You mean like a burger and a frying
Well,
pan?
I was a kid. I don't think I was really thinking about the
Oh,
difference, you know. But I was going to take as an elective home economics, which includes cooking, and my mother gave me $100 to take drama instead, which to an 11 or 12-year-old is a lot of dough.
Wow, yeah. So when did you start? In commercials?
I did some commercials. I did a bunch, but I did some commercials, and actually, commercials gave me a lot more than just work and money. I met one of my best friends that I've had now for 10 years, and you know, it was exciting. I made money, and I also lost my virginity from a girl I met on a McDonald's commercial.
Really?
Those commercials are only about 30 seconds. It couldn't have been much of an experience. Like a 30-second spot, right?
Yeah,
Boom.
and it hasn't.
Bring her out here.
It hasn't improved much, either.
I never heard. I didn't think people had sex in McDonald's commercials. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, this was 10 years ago. So.
That's amazing. Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you, Ronald McDonald came on to me, Jay.
That's very good. That would be a happy meal. All right, now let me tell you about Side of House Rules is great. I saw Wonder Boys, and I watched Roger Ebert last night. He called it probably one of the best films of the year. And again, you do a remarkable job. You play this sort of character particularly well. This young, troubled student who is a writer.
Yeah.
Tell people what the film is about.
Professor Grady Tripp, played by Michael Douglas, is having a rough few days. Today his wife's left him. His lover said that she's pregnant.
I know that story.
Yeah. He's a brilliant.
Michael Douglas is in this?
Michael Douglas.
And what about this Catherine Zeta-Jones? You see her on the set?
I've met her. She's a very nice young
Very
lady.
nice woman.
You go over their house?
No.
No.
Like you can't sit by the pool with her and see her in a thong or something like that? What fun is it being an actor?
We have a clip to show.
We have a clip.
We have a clip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
Now,
Catherine
this is a scene
Zeta-Jones in this?
where Michael Douglas is like sort of a middle-age crisis.
Right.
kind of guy having problems.
On the earlier years of a middle-age
On
crisis.
the earlier years of a middle-age crisis.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Here's a scene from Wonder Boy.
I'm not going with them.
Things are a little weird for me right now, James.
Things are a little weird for me right now,
I know,
too.
but I got my editor in town. I got to finish my book, and there's some extenuating
I won't
circumstances.
bother you. I won't even talk to
James,
you.
like it or not, those people out there are your parents.
They're not my parents.
What?
They're my grandparents. My parents are dead.
James, the man is obviously your father. You look just like him.
There's a reason for that.
I'll get out of here.
No, but that's why she hates me. That's why she makes me sleep in the basement.
Crawl space with the rats in the cask of Amontillado.
No, it's true. They treat me like a freak.
Well, you are a freak, James.
Terrific job. It opens in L.A. and Chicago and New York on Wednesday. Yeah, it goes wide. Will you come back sometime when Howard's not here?
I would love to.
Toby, thank you. Thanks for being a pro. We're right back with Vertical Horizon right after this.